What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video I'm going to be giving you a market breakdown. So if you're interested in seeing how I analyze gold and US30 as well as have an insight of what I think is going to happen in the future, stick around till the end of the video and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Now, before we continue, guys, I want to give you some good news. Since RealFX has been getting many requests about mentorship services, we have decided to create mentorship programs. So for now, this is what we offer at RealFX. We offer two kinds of mentorship programs. We offer the gold mentorship, which comes with the market breaker beginner strategy, and in this package you'll get a step-by-step guide throughout the mentorship. You'll get a weekly market breakdown, and on the platinum mentorship you'll get the RealFX dynamite strategy, which will be taught in a very simple step-by-step guide. It also features a weekly market breakdown and a trading plan that anyone can follow. And in all these packages you get a trading psychology lessons, and our mentors will always be ready to answer your questions. And all these mentorship packages are valid in a period of 3 months. So this is it, guys. Join the mentorship and in 3 months you'll be the trading beast that you want to be. Now if you're interested in the mentorship, I will leave a link in description and you can click on it and it will take you to our admin and she will take it from there. Now on the gold chart, and we are on the daily time frame, so we are going to start on a higher time frame. So as you can see here on a higher time frame, we have multiple demand areas. As you can see, we have this area over here, and we also have this area over here which took place, and then as you can see we had some sort of consolidation and then an impulsive move, consolidation, and then another impulsive move. So there's a chance that the market in the future would reverse into either this area or this area. So this is what we can expect. The market would go somewhere up there, maybe in the future come back into this area, liquidate it, and then move start pushing to the upside from this area. So this is a possibility that could take place. Now let's look at what is currently taking place. So as you can see here, we had this impulsive move to the upside, and then we had this breaker of structure here to the upside, with this breaker of structure here to the upside, and then after that we had this over here, which is another breaker of structure to the upside. So this gives us the idea that on the daily time frame we are in an upward trend, we're in an upward momentum. So as you can see, the market was retracing, pushing to the upside, retracing, pushing to the upside. So we expect the market to continue doing the same until it tells us otherwise. So for now we are still looking for the same thing. So as you can see here, retracement, a push to the upside, a retracement into an area. So as you can see here, this was our area over here, this was our area over here. So we had a point of interest. So this is the kind of point, this point of interest is an order block. So we have different kinds of points of interest. So we teach this in our mentorship. So on our platinum package we do teach this points of interest and how you can take advantage of each and every one of them. So as you can see, we had a reaction on our point of interest, and then the market started pushing to the upside, and then here we expect the market to do the same. So this here over here would be our point of interest. Okay, so this over here is our point of interest, and as you can see here, the market didn't tap into our point of interest. So there are multiple things that could happen over here. The market could either push to the upside and then come back into this point of interest, or the market is going to liquidate here, as I see a lot of liquidity that is being generated. So the market has a higher chance of returning into this point of interest and then take out this level over here. So this will be a sign that the market is continuing with the bullish momentum. Okay, but we know that once the market takes out this high here, the narrative of the market changes. So the story of the market changes. We are now focusing on something different. So that's how you mark your structure. this is the simplest way of marking your structure, nothing advanced. So we're going to dive into a lower time frame. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. Now we are on the 4-hour time frame, and what I can see is that we had this move to the upside over here, and then we started having this correction to the downside. So with this correction here, you can see we had an impulse, correction, impulse. Now because we want the market to push into this area over here, so what we can look for is for the market to react again on this level over here. So this is not a high probability trade because you'll be trading against the trend, but there's a higher chance that the market might push again from here, tap into this area, and then finally hit our take profit on this high. So you remember guys, when we are buying, we target the recent high, and then when we are selling, we target the recent low. So if you are selling from this area, this here is going to be your recent low because you are selling. So this is where you would go with your sell, even though I did say that this is a low probability trade, and then this is what you'd be looking at, and then the market would push from here going to the downside, and again you would expect to buy from here going to the upside. So that's what I think is going to happen, and this is what has been happening here. As you can see, we did have some beautiful trades here in the past. As you can see, we had a correction which reacted on this demand area over here. As you can see, we can see it's a very good demand because we have this 4 candlestick showing a change in momentum, the second one being shorter than the previous one. So the subsequent one is shorter than the is taller than the previous one. This shows that there's an increase in buying momentum. So this is a good demand area. So the market came back and then it reacted on this and then started pushing to the upside. Okay, and then along the way, on its way to taking out the high, we did have some buying opportunities. The first buying opportunity was going to be here, the second buying opportunity was going to be here, and then we were going to have 2 opportunities on this trade, and then we're gonna have this as our take profit. So the first opportunity was here on this level. That was the first opportunity. As you can see, actually this is the second opportunity, and then this is where you would put your stop loss. And then the first one is the aggressive entry, which we would have around this area over here. If you take this order block over here, we have this order block here, which was the final candlestick before that impulsive movement. So this is where we would have our first entry. As you can see, this is very aggressive. Our stop loss here is a bit huge. So this was going to be our first trade, and this was our second trade, and the market did what? Gave us a reversal. So when the market is busy giving us a reversal, there are opportunities you can take advantage of, especially if you have the confidence that the market hasn't reached your trading area. So as you can see here, the market had not reached our point of interest here. So we knew that around this area, we knew that the market, even though it's starting to give us a move to the upside, we knew that the market is still gonna push to the downside right into this area over here. So the market is targeting our point of interest. As you can see here, this is the same scenario that we are facing right now in the market. So there's a higher chance that the market might do the same thing here, push to the downside, tap into our area, and then start pushing to the upside. So this is what I think is going to happen on gold, and this is the market breakdown for this week, guys. Okay guys, let's continue. We are on the second part of the video. Now we're going to be looking at US30. Now as you can see here on US30, we have a few demand areas I want us to talk about. Let's talk about this demand area over here and this demand area over here. Now as you can see, what happened here is the first demand area that I marked, it got run out as liquidity. So as you can see here, this played part as liquidity over here. Now because this was taken out as liquidity, there's a higher chance that the next demand area is going to be respected. So the market came and it tapped into our demand area, which was right over here, as you can see. So this is where you were gonna take your first trade if you trade aggressively. And here's what I'm seeing that okay, the market pushed to the upside here, and then it gave us a retracement. You can see with this red candlestick, this was a retracement starting all the way from the high of this week over here. So this retracement here was going to give us a chance to have our second opportunity. This time it was going to be a confident trade, because now we have few confirmations. Liquidity was taken out, the first demand area was violated, and again we tapped into a demand area, and here we had a confirmation. So this is one of those confirmations where you tap into a demand and then into a supply, and then push a bit with the supply to the downside. So this is when we say a demand has been turned into a supply. So we teach a lot about those again on our mentorship. So as you can see here, our supply has been turned into our demand area. So this is our second opportunity. So if the market is reverses and then comes back into this area here, this is where I'm going to be looking for another opportunity. And you know how we do it, guys. The high, if we are buying, is always the take profit. So here, this is where we are looking forward to take out our money and then leave the market. Okay, so this is where we are looking forward to cash out of the market. So this is what I think is going to happen in the US30, guys. There you have it. And if you're interested, you can get the mentorship. There's a WhatsApp link in the description. Just click on the link and then our admin will take it from there.